Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. So it actually turns out Verdell has something to talk about. As usual, Verdell is taking a break from his labors in the blacksmith shop, reading a book. When he notices you, he stops reading and bows. Do you know anything about the ancient dwarven fortress in these lands? Nothing at all, your grace. 3 dwarf clans used to live in these lands: the Warradash, the Langbuck, and the Skeggi. My family is a Skeggi. Or Skeggi. Skeggi? But we moved off to Mivon 200 years ago, together with the Aldori, fleeing from the Conqueror. Our grandfathers made a safe bet that the Sword Lords would need swords. Anyhow, neither me nor even my father have ever been to the old fortresses. I vaguely remember from grandfather's stories that the Langbuck stronghold was supposed to be somewhere nearby. But no, I'd have no idea where to look for it. Alright, so our assumption that all dwarves know everything about all dwarves was incorrect. Alright, so we have people to talk to in the throne room. Then we also have companions to level up.
May we have a moment of respite?
What's this guy? Stefano, I think? Yep, Stefano Mascani. The man before you reeks of vanity. His black hair is curled, styled, and generously waxed, from the hair atop his head to the points of his mustache. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hand rests casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean sly smile appears on his face, clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I am flattered by your attention. Sir Stefano Mascani of Patax at your service. The man performs a derisive bow. What brings a Pataxian noble to my barony? I was just traveling back home to glorious Patax after paying a visit to Restov, all in service to King Castruccio Iravetti. I thought I might take a day to visit the capital of Patax's bold new neighbor. Sir Stefano sniffs, then grins. I must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. A 5-year-old could tell you're deliberately trying to offend me, Sir Stefano. Perhaps you could just tell us directly what it is you came here for. Sir Stefano stares at you and snorts. You know, the initial goal of my visit was to take measure of your so-called barony, to see if you had anything of value to offer to Patax. And do you know what I found? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to offer. Sir Stefano continues on without giving you a chance to respond. Military, weak. Culture, weak. Economy, weak. You best pray to all the gods that my King Iravetti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray he conquers you. This mess of a barony could use the rule of a proper king. Yeah, perhaps there's a touch of truth to your words, but my barony is still very young. Everything will be different soon. If anything ever changes here, it'll be the number of dung flies, and that will only grow. Ah well, I shan't continue this slaughter. No use battling someone who can't even fight back. All the best. Sir Stefano performs a mocking bow. Not bad he stopped by. Now look at this. Canara's fiddling with a fine silver snuff box. It's just a small part of the treasures that the workers found in the fort's cellars. The treasure's unpleasant history puts both of us, you as the Baron and me as your treasurer, in an awkward position. To Millar Folson from his brothers-in-arms. Canara frowns, reading aloud the text engraved on the lid. And all the other treasures are the same. Goblets, silverware, jewelry, some still tainted with dried blood. Apparently the Stag Lord stashed away many of the valuables he'd pillaged, and now we must decide what to do with this dark inheritance. We can't keep it. If we do, we'll admit we're not the legitimate power. Not a legitimate power. But just another gang of thieves. On the other hand, how are we ever going to find this Folson and all the other poor victims? How many of them still live? I suggest we use these treasures to restore the villages decimated by the Stag Lord. That'll be good for the state, and at the same time will strengthen your reputation as a fair ruler. Yeah, the owners of these things might be dead or on the run. We'll use them to revive the villages that suffered the most under the Stag Lord's reign. That's the right call. This way you'll be able to present yourself as a fair benefactor to your subjects, and at their own expense. And +3 to community. Your Grace, we're victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated the strange dryad who led them. As a sign of gratitude, your subjects have a special reward for you. Well, thank you, subjects. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. This does seem strange. More like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. And how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on the bald hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, John. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spider invasion into the barony. Tristan shakes his head incredulously. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited the bald hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again. What? Again? I am sorry for bringing the bad news. Unfortunately, we failed to defeat this curse for good. And how much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year or even more. Now that the bald hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we'll have enough time to prepare for the next attack. I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend? Yes, let's level the bald hilltop to the ground and put an end to the curse. I doubt we'll be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centered on the bald hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we're going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I'd expect exactly the opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again, immediately on the heels of the last. No, the best we can do for now is make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Don't be such a pessimist, Tristan. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly. Your Grace, I'll gather all the information available on this situation and get to work. Let's prepare for the next attack. Tristan nods. Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out some way to fight it. Lindsay frowns. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasions before. And nothing ever happened on the bald hilltop before either. Now both spiders and the curse, right when the new barony appeared in the Stolen Lands. All of this seems highly coincidental. You can ask your boy Tristan about that. And maybe don't let him go to the bald hilltop by himself anymore. Anyway, we have some companions to level up. We'll start with Octavia. Another level of Arcane Trickster. Both haste and slow. Level up Cleric, or Harem. Or Religion and use Magic Device. Alright, she needs one more, I think. Yeah. Reg will be taking a level of Dragon Disciple. I might just do 4 levels, so he gets the +4 strength. I haven't decided yet. Then another level of Alchemist for him. Infusion is good. It allows Alchemist to use things that are usually only available for him on his allies. But I'm thinking Dispelling Bombs might be handy. So I'm going to grab those. Because I usually don't run Dispel on anybody else, but he'll always have those Dispelling Bombs available if I need them. I'll get Blur, I think. Yeah, we'll grab Blur. I believe that's everyone leveled up now. Yeah, and then let's memorize some spells with Harem real quick. As he'll be going with us on our adventure. 2 Cause Spheres. And... Sure. Bone Shaker, because you don't fight a lot of lawful creatures. Have a couple aids and a couple hold person. Actually, you know what? See that being more useful. Grab a Dispel Magic and remove Curse. I'm just kidding. The hotkey for rest. Alright, we're going to head westward with our new party. Goodbye, Jathal and Tristan. Hello, Harem and Jubilost. Because they both have business to the west. Alright, and we'll head to the glade in the wilderness first. After we check out what's going on here. +1 to relations, +1 to economy. Oh, I can upgrade the treasure. Alright, I am going to focus on that. Let's go back to the capital and do that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and enter. I don't remember if you can do it sitting on top of the capital. I think you can.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Didn't want to talk to you. It's a quick save. Alright, then we can level up the treasurer. And I think that Tristan has a upgrade available as well. This ranks up our economy. I really should do it into the first, or at the end of the month. Troubled lands, that was an opportunity, so it doesn't matter. Good job, Tristan. Good job, Valerie. Our events, new troll sightings. Gotta talk to Keston. A heartbroken mother waits for help. Okay. We'll talk to them, then I think we can level up Tristan as well. Jenna. A peasant woman, her face soaked with tears, approaches you quickly. Oh, your grace, woe is me. I've met my darkest hour. You're my last hope. Of all the gods ever prayed to, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short way from here. It's been 2 days since my boy Tig ran away, and I haven't seen him since. We've searched and searched, but it's no use. If you don't find him, no one else will. Do you have any idea where he might be? Jenna looks around cautiously and whispers. There's this old hag in the Nara Marches, a swamp witch. Won't say her name out loud. Don't you even ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has the evil eye, and she eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars into the sky. It's sure as day that she took my boy. Do people disappear frequently here? They sure do. There's so many hazards around, it's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forest, and monsters, and some troblins and bandits and whatever. Even adults have a hard time surviving here, and for a little kid... Oh. I'll try to find him. Oh, your grace. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be praying to Aristol to grant you long life. If there's any news, I'll be nearby in the tavern. May the good gods help you. The sobbing woman leaves. So last time, I didn't have much luck in that quest. This time, I know what I need to do. Your grace, Keston's face looks worried and fearful. Your grace, ill news from the Nara Marches, again. There are already many trolls there, but now people are afraid to leave their houses. The wilds are said to be swarming with them. The hunters were the first ones to notice, then came the merchants delivering packages and food to the outskirts of the barony. Now there are more and more reports of trolls attacking villages. At first I took the reports for gossip, thought it was just the fear talking, but a local group of merchants recently reported that most of the trolls seemed to be lurking around the house of one Bartholomew Delgado, an odd mage living out in the wilds all by himself. They're saying there are so many trolls out there, nobody can reach Bartholomew for fear of the beasts. Keston's face goes dark. Those trolls are up to something, and the strange Bartholomew fellow is clearly tangled up in it somehow. The wizard's gotten some idea in his head to conspire with the trolls. We should make the first move and hit them with a preemptive strike. However, if the trolls are coming for him rather than to him, Keston sighs. It would be an enormous help if you could pay a visit to Bartholomew and figure out what's going on. I recommend haste. If nothing is done soon, there may be a grisly fate in store for your subjects. Okay. Let's quick save. Alright, +1 loyalty, +1 military. And I am gonna rank him up. We'll worry about the rest later. Good job, Casil. Alright, Temple of the Elk has been rebuilt. Troll raids, take care of that for me. Go ahead and pump that up to an 85% chance. Why not? Okay, gotta talk in the throne room. That's an opportunity. Do not care. Mysterious cult is a problem. He has a 75% chance by himself. Alright, so all the problems are covered. I don't know why you're on this. Alright. So one more throne room thing, and then we're going to head west. Maybe. Hopefully. Casilladori. A problem demands your personal attention, Your Grace. Your acquaintance Oleg has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. The fool didn't realize he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend him your ear. Alright, what's the matter, Oleg? Oleg grimaces, making a clear effort to not spit on the floor. Since the moment you founded this barony, Your Grace, I became your subject. He grits his teeth, but I'm still also a subject of the Aldori and Restov. When you brought down the Stag Lord, I thought my troubles were over. But no. Oleg shakes his head. My whole life I've paid taxes to Restov. Now on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep. Advisors? Thoughts? Your Grace, the Aldori Sword Lords are true allies and the backbone of the barony. I would hope you still value Lady Jamadi's support and won't let such short-term interests undermine our alliance. Oleg is more important than a few months' worth of taxes. Collecting now would ruin a kind and honest, if somewhat clueless man. Please keep this in mind, Your Grace. Take what's due, then guard our new subject with his goods, okay. Yeah, Oleg, which would you rather swear allegiance to? Restov or myself? Oleg looks like he's surprised to be asked. He thinks for a moment, and you realize he's making an extraordinary effort to be polite. Forgive me, Your Grace. Regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are little more than bandits to me. Okay, well, we won't collect taxes from Oleg this month. Let him go. I'll discuss the matter of Oleg's fealty with the Sword Lords in Restov, so we can determine whether he should be bound to them or me, or to me. Oleg smiles faintly. Well, I thank you, Your Grace. He bows awkwardly, then rises embarrassed. That is most just of you. Casil bows his head. A wise decision. Should you wish, I will write Lady Jamadi myself and explain the matter to her. Perhaps she'll agree to a sensible sharing of taxes between the barony and Restov. I'm certain that we can reach an agreement with Jamadi and acquire the trading post in short order without any direct conflict with the Sword Lords. I hope so. Because they're my buddies. I'm a Sword Lord now, actually. So, we have a lot in common. Alright, so I'm gonna go see if the Sweet Teeth have anything available. I went to the wrong one. Main square, go see, check on the Sweet Teeth. See if I can assign them another task. I don't know how often the tasks come up, but we will see. I guess I could also just check my quest log. Alright, it says... Makes me think they're still at Oleg's, but we'll check.
I'm there.
It seems like they're still at Oleg's. What's up, Canara? Would you like to spend some time together? You do realize sooner or later, you and I will just burn this house to the ground in the heat of passion, and then the entire capital. So supposedly, that tail makes everything better, doesn't it? Okay. Supposedly, I think she can wake up and be Kalika. I don't know if it's required for the romance or not, but I think the only thing that's required for the next stage of the romance is the next companion quest for her. Alright, we have everything in order. Alright, so we're gonna head west. We're gonna check out the Glade in the Wilderness. Now what? Alright, +1 to economy. Alright, that's finally done. Let's get out of here. We got things to do. Glade in the Wilderness. Hot dog. Alright, not quite how I'd have it set up. That does not look even at all. Something off about hers. I think that's about even.
It's time to act! Their life ends here! Tear them apart!
Yeah, we need to remove curses after this.
My masterpiece!
Good job, Canera. Alright, hey, remove curse. It was Kalika who was cursed, right? Not Canera? Correct. I will swap back to Kalika or Canera for now.
I'm off! I'm always ready. Test my abilities. I'm there.
Alright, we'll buff up before we go inside, because I'm pretty sure there is a,
I'll take care of it.
He doesn't have any more of his... Well, we only have 2 more. That's not great. Okay.
Adventures call to them.
Let's go get heroism. I love the scroll of bless. I also put heroism on the wrong characters. Oh well. That'll be fine.
What's taking so long?
My skills are absolute.
Alright, let's just head inside.
I am never wrong. This will be quick.
Oh, is he using darn... Don't use those. Not right now. You can use that though.
This will hurt.
Your life is
So I'm pretty sure you get attacked from behind in here. Like you get a certain point in.
In due time. It's time to act.
But of course.
We should move.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Follow if you dare. I'll take care of it. You should have
Can you make an
run!
epic pose? I need inspiration.
Clever ploy.
Leading you out of our story.
Run faster, Lindsay!
Bring it! Strike!
Actually, we'll just send them back. Amira, you stay right where you're at.
Tear them apart!
Just keep running. Just keep running.
Protect me, please.
We're trying.
My fury.
Primitives.
There we go. Okay, she should get away now.
Serves you right.
Last.
Oh, that is the alpha there. He's going down without much trouble. There we go. Okay.
I'm there.
Yes, I'm still here.
Even knew it was coming, and I still fell for it. Oh, a scythe for Jathal.
I do what I must.
I don't think she has a +1. I think she's still stuck on a masterwork. Alright. That can be a pretty nasty encounter, mostly because wolves have the free trip on their attacks. That's why they changed that first encounter you get when you leave for Restov to Oleg's for the first time, from wolves to Thysselines. Because supposedly a lot of people were having trouble with that. I think I did the first time around. Alright, so did it actually give me the it did not. And give me the swamp, which is hut location. Where do I cross at? Is it down here? Oh, ford across Skunk River. Yeah, we went to the overgrown pool. I'm the only one fatigued, so we should be okay.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this area. I remember this. A group of hardy people with axes, most likely lumberjacks, are menacing a fragile nixie. 2 lumberjacks stand before her, relaxed and disconnected. The lead lumberjack shakes his fist at the nixie and yells, "Let them go, you swamp freak. If you don't, I'll burn this rotten grove to the ground, on my word." You're the freaks. My name is Meliance. Thank you very much. If you keep being rude like this, I'll just drown these jumbos in the lake. Understand? Noticing you, the lead lumberjack grins and waves. You there. You seem a capable sort. Interested in some coin? Name's Korax, and we're loggers here in this forest. We could use your help in freeing our people from this Gorgon's claws. We should help her. No, them. I don't know. Why can't people in Fae live in peace? What's going on here? We're minding our own business, cutting trees and splitting logs, when this hag shows up out of nowhere, screeches at us, then jinxes 2 of ours and threatens to drown them. With these Fae breeding like rabbits everywhere, what's an honest, hardworking man to do? Stupid Jumbo, you're the ones who breed like rabbits, spreading into more and more space. We lived here since forever. I've grown these trees for more than 100 years, know them down to the tiniest leaf, and then you show up with your stupid axes to ruin everything. Try to reason with the loggers. Yeah, listen to me, people. Loggers exchange glances, holding their hands on their axes. Baron. Yeah, I'm the Baron of these lands, rightful ruler of the realm, and I haven't granted anyone logging rights to this forest. You should leave now, or you may regret it. Lumberjack gives you a long, hard look. If you say so, your grace. The sovereign's word is law. Alright, alright. It's not like we're dead set on this grove in the first place. If she gives us back our people, we'll leave the place in peace, on my word. Meliance, they'll leave this place and never return. Please release the hostages now. Oh sure, and who's gonna bring back my trees then? They come in here, smash everything in sight, and then just leave? No deal. Fix what you broke, then maybe I'll let them go. How are we supposed to restore a tree that's already been cut down? Humans are always like this. Destroy, destroy, destroy. And then when it's time to clean up your mess, poof. Gone. Fine then. Since you're clearly clueless, I'll tell you what to do. There are these magic thingies that look like little feathers. The feather tokens. Throw one on the ground, anywhere, and a tree springs up. Your people's mages who tread the swamps more often than the others, they can make them. Buying a couple won't break your bank. My cousin Teresia can also make them. She lives in the Nar Marches. Either way, you bring a handful of them back here, I'll let your goons go. Yeah, you hear that, Korax? I'll just buy some feather tokens from a magic shop and she'll let your people go. The lead lumberjack curses under his breath, then sighs heavily. Have it your way. I'll send some of the boys to fetch those feathers of yours. I refuse to go back to talk to widows and orphans about how their dad or mom was drowned in the swamp by some blue-skinned tree hugger. The lumberjack curses under his breath. Gods, what a waste. Why'd you bend over backwards for that toad? Should have hung her from a tree, let her dry out some. Yeah. Use dispel magic to free the hostages. I've lifted the enchantment, you're free. That's more like it. Come on, people. Let's smash that toad's face in.
Let's make this quick.
I didn't want to kill her. Well, hey.
This is going to hurt.
Adventures can wait.
Lumberjack hangs his head. You didn't save them. What do I tell the widows? How can I look the orphans in the eye? I believe that was promised compensation for my efforts. Here for you. Forgive me, but I can't give any more. We need something to give to the families of the deceased. They didn't die, though. They survived. Okay, I guess that quest is still bugged.
In due time.
I should just left it resolved with the feathers. The feather tokens. I think that would have been fine.
They go blood for Gollum!
Alright, wolves aren't much of a threat anymore.
Time to get my search was
That's good to know. I do feel bad about this. I didn't want to kill the Fae, but oh well.
I'm there.
I'm not going to fret about it. The quest seems a little weird. I feel like the options kind of don't line up how you would expect them to. There was another area.
Adventures can wait.
That I think I went to, but I couldn't do yet. Right, wasn't there an area with boggards in it that I couldn't do in the beginning? That I said I would come back to. And maybe the Tranquil River Bend, I don't remember.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, we'll go and rest. Okay, that works for me. And you can do camp camouflage. So haggis, I looked it up. Haggis is Harem's favorite food. Sweet pancakes is one of Lindsay's. Galt ragout is Valerie's. Jeweled rice is Jathal's. She wasn't on the list. I don't know if she has a favorite food or not. Yeah, plus 16. Let's put you there. Let's put him there. Alright. Alright, so we can cross here. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look it up. Look at my old recordings. Because there was an area we went to. Maybe in the Tranquil River Bend. We went there. There's a bunch of boggards that, like, immediately messed us up. And I had to leave. Anyway, I'm going to call the episode here. The next one, we might actually start off over here. Just to see what's going on in the city. Or what the new events are. And then we're going to head this way. Towards the ruined watchtower. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.